Ever.
Ever.
Okay, are we on?
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
We are live. So,
How was your weekend, Sam? Tell everybody why we couldn't do our live stream yesterday.
Okay, so we're like a day late because yesterday I had to take my... Well, I took my permit test already, but I had to go to the DMV and, like, you know...
Renew it
and all that stuff. So, I got my permit.
Finally.
Again, I actually had it already. So, you're chasing
She was literally the disappointment in our family for the longest time.
Literally. And now, like, I'm one step closer to not being that disappointment.
Anymore.
So, I already had my permit, but it expired, obviously. But before it expired, I lost my wallet. So, I didn't even have a permit for that long. And, yeah, it's got it again. And boom, boom, shakalaka. I thought I wasn't going to pass the eye test because I'm blind as fuck. And
right.
Even though I had my contacts on, like, I don't know, I wasn't, like, confident. And she had me read a line, but it was really noisy in there. So, like, I didn't know if it was a C or E, I think. But I said C. But I said it so fast, and there was, like, I know that I said it kind of low, and she kind of wasn't really caring. She was like, read line number 7. And she didn't even look back to see what it was. So I was like, see. And then she's like, okay. So I was like, bro. But for legal purposes, this is a joke. This is the lie that I just made up. I was able to read the eye test perfectly fine. So I got my permit.
I got my permit.
I got my permit and I can see. So
finally.
Mm-hmm. How was your weekend?
But I'm still scared. How was my weekend? I think it was like a normal weekend. Again, nothing crazy happened. Oh, it was Mother's Day. What did I do for my mother? She was working. My mom was working for Mother's Day, but I wrote her a card. I love writing letters, especially handwritten letters, and I love receiving those. So I wrote her one of those this year again. Every Mother's Day, I write her a letter.
Aww.
And wrote her that. I got her some beach stuff because she loves to tan. She loves the beach. So I got her that.
Cute.
And, yeah, I think that's everything that I got her. Now, what did you get me?
Nothing. What did you get me?
I got Patty something.
I'm dead. I'm dead at Patty. So, we have a really fun episode today, I think. Right?
We'll see.
I think this is Angelica's favorite episode yet.
Why would this be my favorite episode?
You said you like what we're talking about. That's what you said.
No, all I said is that I like when our slides have to do with us giving our opinions about things, because I just feel like I like giving my opinion
all day on this thing.
No, but I'm saying I like it better, like a lot of those slides rather than updates on some celebrities is what I meant.
Gotcha.
So that's what I meant. Damn, trying to throw me under the bus.
I like a little bit of both. So I want you guys to comment and let us know. What do you prefer? Like more of just like matter of opinion or celebrity updates and stuff like that. We also want to try and get on here and cover a live chase with you guys one day. There was one today, but we missed it because the guy, like, he gave up so easy. So, but yeah, there's going to be a day where we are going to get on here. It's not going to be on a Tuesday. It'll be on a different day. But we're going to cover a live chase with you guys, and we're going to talk about it and all that good stuff. And that's in the future. So any live chases that you guys see, just send it to us. And if we are able to, we'll cover it for you guys. So we are going to start the episode. First slide is this one. I'm going to read it out loud, and then we're going to give our opinion on it. So it says, if a man told me he asked my dad's permission to marry me, I would literally say no to his proposal. because that shit is mad disrespectful to me. As if I couldn't make the decision to completely merge my entire future with someone else without my daddy's permission. In my opinion, I don't think it's disrespectful to me.
Yeah.
I think it's more out of respect for the father, like my dad.
Yeah.
And I feel like even if my dad is like, no, you can't marry her, that doesn't mean that I won't ever marry that person, or like, okay, this is what I'm trying to say. If like my boyfriend goes to my dad and he's like, hey, I want to marry Sam, and my dad's like, no, but my boyfriend proposes to me anyway, I wouldn't say no because my dad said no. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And I would be like, oh, I'm so, like, I'm happy that you actually went and asked for his blessing, and his approval. It shows respect and that you care. I wouldn't take it as disrespect, personally.
I agree. I feel like this is an older way of thinking too. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like nowadays people or women think that any decision a man makes that includes you is them trying to like control, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't think that's the same for this specific situation. I feel like for many decades, like, people have been asking a father's permission to marry their daughter, again, out of respect. But I agree with you saying that if my boyfriend were to ask my father would say no. I wouldn't say no because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's marrying them, and it's my decision. It's my decision, and like, I would be hurt and I would like think about why my dad said no, but I wouldn't solely just be like, he makes a decision. If he said no, then it's a no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I agree. And I can see how like it would, like, some women can find it disrespectful. Like, oh, like my dad owns me, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's able to.
I feel like you only think of it that way. Like, you only get that if you think about it that way.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think it was ever meant to be thought of that way. It's literally out of respect. I think that's the whole, like, asking permission from your dad thing came from. It's out of respect instead of just coming out one day and be like, yeah, I'm marrying your daughter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't think it was ever meant to be a disrespectful thing.
I feel like it derived, though, from, like... I think it derived from disrespect. In the sense of, like...
Mm-hmm.
How fathers would give their daughters away, like, and the girls would not have a say in who they married. I think it started like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I said you're gonna marry this guy and you have no say, boom. But nowadays, like, it's not like that anymore. It's more of a respect thing. But I can see how, like, if we're looking at it from that perspective of, like, its history and its origin,
right?
Oh, that's disrespectful. But like you said, it's like different these days. It's like a different.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I would actually want my future fiance husband to ask my dad
for permission,
or not even
right.
like permission, but like his blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm on board with you proposing to my daughter.
Yeah, I think that's like. I think that would just make everybody feel good inside. Like, you were accepted by like your dad. You know.
I agree. Okay, I'm happy that we can get past this slide without arguing, Angelica.
Finally won.
No. But yeah, let's go to the next slide. Okay. Angelica, do you want to do the honors of this one? Because you've done this before.
Okay. Stop, because I almost said it. Okay. Summer Walker. Summer Walker eats out of dustpans. So, looking at this story, I don't care how many plates are... If we only have 3 plates and there's 5 people, I'm not eating out of no dustpan. You know what I mean? If anything, the furthest I would go is like take a napkin and take what I want and then eat from the napkin.
Right.
But a dustpan, like... And she's Summer Walker. Like, how do you run out of plates? But how do you run out of plates? Like, what?
Right. I'm not like, it's just a lot going on here.
And like, it looks like the beans have like a bowl. Like, why couldn't we just figure something else out? Why the dustpan? And why do you have a dustpan but then a fork? Like, how do you run out of plates but not silverware?
Right. That's a really good point that you just made. I feel like, you know what I just realized too? That the second one is actually a box.
It's Popeyes.
Oh, is it Popeyes?
I don't know.
It looks like Popeyes.
That's it, right? I don't know if those fries are Popeyes, though.
I don't know. But it's like, it's just ghetto. My thing is, personally, in this situation, you see how they ripped the box in half? I would have used the lid of the box.
Yeah. Like, there's just so many different things you could have done. And I feel like a dustpan would have been my last option. Or not even an option, but like, it shouldn't have been thought of so quickly.
Like, oh, I know what we can do. Dustpan. And I'm like, I wonder if this dustpan, obviously she washed it, but like, is it new?
I'm sure she wouldn't have used a dustpan. But what is the like mindset going into this? Like, oh, we ran out of plates. Oh my god, I just bought a dustpan today. Let me use it. Like, it's brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new. But even
and it looks like if you look really close to the handle of the dustpan, there's like a little, like the little
plastic,
not tag, but like where the tag will be held.
Zip tie or something.
So it could be new. I don't know.
I don't know. It's still like, it just doesn't, like, even if it is new, it doesn't sit right with me because like what it's made.
But why couldn't we like get a pot and then put the food in there and then use the boxes that the food came in as our plates?
And is that the floor that she's eating on? Like, is that carpet? Like, I'm bugging. It could be a countertop. But it does to me look like carpet.
Like, you're trying to say something, Sam?
What?
I'm just asking. You're trying to say something.
You be eating on the floor?
No.
Oh.
You be making me eat on the floor at your house.
I'm done.
So, I don't know. I just feel like there was different ways to like, yeah, and I feel like there were different ways to like approach this no plate situation.
I agree.
Like, and it looks like, well, there's like rice and stuff there, but like fries and chicken you could hold on a napkin, like on the dustpan. On the dustpan, Sam.
I see. But yeah, this is just not. But like, I feel like Summer Walker is known for like stuff like this. To be honest, like, didn't she make this state? She said something about that she doesn't take showers. What did she do?
What?
It was like something about her showering. And like, she said that she like showers in a sink. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look it up before I talk my shit. I'm gonna look it up.
Please do, because I don't even know what's going on.
I'm gonna show you right now. Oh yeah, she said she hates showers. That's what she said.
She hates showers?
Yeah, so she like made a statement saying that she hates showers.
What does that mean?
Like, she just does, like, I don't know. She just said she hates showers. Like, showers aren't her thing, I guess. And so they were like calling her dirty. They were saying that like she doesn't shower because of that statement or whatever. So like, this is not like, I've heard that people call Summer Walker dirty before. And it's like, then she does this. I don't know.
Then she does this, and I don't know.
What are you gonna do? But yeah, so nah. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next Sloyd. I was gonna say episode. Not just yet. Next week. Tuesday, 3 p.m. The girls in black.
Nah, I'm weak.
Alright, we're gonna move on to the next slide. Can you read this one or do you want me to read it?
It's blurry.
Okay. So it says, I don't care what anyone says. Marrying into a good family matters. We always say they don't have to like me, but it feels good knowing your in-laws treat you like you're one of theirs. I don't like tension, so I couldn't imagine not being welcomed into a space I made a commitment into. I honestly, personally agree with this. I feel like I have been in a position where I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just say it. No, but I've been in like a position where my significant other's mother didn't like me and was
Really
being really like mean and rude all the time, and it did make me feel bad, and it added a lot of unnecessary stress and tension and all of that. So if I had to choose, yes, I would choose to be liked. And like they don't like the whole like, oh, they don't have to like me. I get that mindset because it's like I'm gonna be with him or her regardless. I'm gonna be happy regardless. But I feel like low key they kind of do have to like you, like in the long run. Like in the moment, fine, okay, boom. But in the long run, like if you're gonna plan on being with this person forever, there are gonna be certain situations where you guys are gonna butt heads on and like clash and literally fight, argue all the time, whatever, because of this problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like, well, I'll tell you what I think. I feel like I agree also with this. Because like you said, in the long run, it matters. Like, I haven't really been in the position like that, really. Like, I've had a taste of it, but, like, not really like that, you know? But I've been an outsider looking in, low-key. Like, within family, I've noticed that if somebody's family doesn't like the other person, they talk, you know? Like, it's not... So, like, what happens when you have kids and your kids are overhearing what they're talking about you, you know? Or, like, whatever the situation is. And I just feel like it puts a bad image on that person. And obviously, if you could choose, like, I think anybody would like to be liked if you could choose. But, I don't know. I just feel like... But what's the, like, point of it? Like, I feel like if somebody came to me saying, oh, yeah, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, I wouldn't automatically be like, oh, I don't like them. Like, you know how there's some people like that? Like, automatically off the bat, I don't like them. You don't know nothing about the person, but, like, their mother or their father or whatever, they just don't like you for no reason. And it's just like, but for what? But for why?
Yeah. But for why?
Yeah. But I agree, if you're committed to this person, then it matters. And I do also understand the mindset of that if they don't like me, then I don't care. But I feel like you have to, like, be okay with both in a way, you know? Like, if they like you, cool. But if they don't like you, you just have to not meet them in the middle, but, like, play it cool in the middle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. Still be,
so, like,
polite.
Yeah, like,
not even
I've
polite,
been
but, like,
so many... Yeah, but, like, I've been in so many situations where people would not like me, but I'm in the same space, you know? And I won't bring it up. I won't start anything, but I'll just, like, stay to myself, you know? Like, it doesn't have to be, like, we have to have conversation every time we talk to each other, but just be respectful of each other's space and decisions, I guess. But, like, I feel like if they don't like me for a specific reason, I would understand. But if they don't like me for no reason, then it's like, then I don't care that you don't like me. I feel like that's where it comes from, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you feel like there's nothing that you can really do to change their mind.
Right.
Or, like,
but if you didn't do anything in the
everything,
first place.
Yeah. Then it's like, okay, they don't have to like me. But I just feel like in the long run, it's just better for everyone to at least get along. You don't have to be best friends, but, like, get along.
No.
Because it's going to just cause so much extra unnecessary stress and drama. You know? We got a comment.
From
Anonymous69 said, when families aren't close, this is why people get married and become distant with their family and just create their own family. Even move away and start a new life. Some families are toxic. I agree with that.
Same.
I agree. I feel like there are some families that are really toxic and you just have to remove yourself. I don't know, but I just, like I said, even with a toxic family, I still would feel like
you still would feel like...
It's my mom, because she just commented some funny ass shit. I'm like, what?
What she said?
She said, hi, getting back to the subject, in regards to the girl who doesn't like to bathe, that's what you call a puerca. Yo, I'm reading it like I'm so confused. Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. It's really dirty.
It's mommy.
But yeah, I just feel like in general, even if the family is toxic, I would still want to be like, even if I'm not gonna be close to them, even if we live like hours away from each other, I'd still would. If like I needed to be in their face, in their space, I would still want to be in a space where I could be like, "Hi, how are you?" You know, instead of being like, I feel like I don't want to be around that bitch.
No, of course, and that's only if they haven't disrespected me yet, though. You know what I mean? Because I am very strong on respect, so I don't care who you are. Once you disrespect me, like you could be his mother, and I would not want to be around you or whatever. But I feel like it's only like that until the point where you have kids. That's when you have to really open up. Or, like, really just, like, be the bigger person in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to be the person to, like, have my kids, like, not see their grandma or, like, their family all because of something that me and them were going through, you know? But I wouldn't want them to treat them different either. Because I've known situations where because there's a problem with the parents or there's a problem with either the mom or the daughter or whatever, they will take it out on the kids, you know? So I just feel like if it's just a me and him thing and we moved or whatever, then I don't think I have to stay in touch with you. But, like, the minute that there's kids involved, then I would have to be the bigger person, you know?
Yeah, only because, like, even though that they're not, like, your family, now they're your kids' family. You know what I mean?
Right. But at that point, that's when you low-key do become family because of the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point because I feel like even, like, honestly, even if you marry somebody, you can still avoid their whole family and you can still kind of, like, be like, whatever. But once you have kids, it's like, okay, like, his mom is now my kid's grandma and, you know what I mean?
Right.
Sisters, whatever. So, that, yeah, I agree with that. To be honest. All right, did you have anything else to say?
That's all I have to say.
Well, that's all I have to say. So we're gonna move on over.
Weak. No, what's so funny?
No, because I'm weak. It's Jake Paul versus Mayweather. Okay, we're gonna play the video for you guys actually, because we do have the quick little video. I can make this go. I can make this go pop. I can make this go pop.
I'm weak.
But you know, this isn't really like a good angle. I couldn't find like the better, like the best.
I don't think there was any really. I've only seen 2 videos and none of them are really that good.
No, it's really sad to me.
Which part? No, he's like.
I'm gonna play it over.
We were just talking about his daughter last week.
Yeah, I feel like he's a topic on the girl. Got your hat. Chill. It's like him taking a hat and immediately running.
No!
Like,
oh my god, I was just gonna say.
Like...
Yeah, no, but that's like so childish. Like, I feel like a kindergartner would have done it, you know? Like, got your hat. Like, why did he say got your hat? Like,
yeah, like, ha ha ha, got your hat. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I feel like all Mayweather wanted was for something stupid like that to happen. Because it's just a hat. Like, you could have let it go, you could have let him be childish, but you wanted to, like, go the extra mile to do that. No, that's not funny.
He did not come to that arena thinking that somebody's gonna take off the hat. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe that's why he's so, like, pissed off.
No, because
like, he was not prepared for that. You know what I mean?
I didn't see his hair.
He was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna take my hat off today, so it don't even matter.
No, but oh my god. I remember, like when you have bad hair days, you put a hat on, and then when someone takes it off, you instantly, like, just, like, you don't know what to do, but you want to, like, attack that bag, and you don't, like, what? Yeah, I know. Okay, now I get it. I didn't see his hair, but, like, look at his face. Like, why did you zoom up?
He was not prepared for any of this.
He's just not having a good time, Sam. He's a grandfather.
I know. Wait, Casey said something, but it didn't. Oh, Casey said Mayweather is gonna whoop Jake Paul's ass, but I heard
agree.
that he's not fighting him. I heard he's fighting his
Really?
brother. Who's the brother? Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I heard that he's not even fighting Jake Paul, and I heard that because of that, he's like what's it called? Prohibited from like going to the fight to watch his brother or something. That's honestly what I heard.
No. Okay. My thing is. Okay, you know the whole thing with like Austin. Okay, the YouTubers Austin and Catherine. You know how they're doing this whole thing where YouTubers against TikTokers to do boxing.
Yeah.
For clout.
For clout.
I feel like that's so corny. And for Jake Paul to do this is also really corny. I feel like low key disrespectful. You're not even fighter. You're not even a fighter. You weren't trained. Like Mayweather's dedicated his whole life to do this. You know, like, this is what he does. Is what he's known for. So for some kid to like want to match him, I would find that as disrespectful. No.
I agree. I don't even know why did Floyd Mayweather even accept this fight. Like I feel like
because it's so funny.
Yeah, I guess. And on top of that, I feel like a lot of people don't like those brothers. So like to see them get like at least one of them get beat up, like that would be like satisfying. Anonymous 69 said he's not even fighting Jake Paul. He's fighting his brother Logan Paul. So he shouldn't have even been conversing with him. Right? Like why was he here? Where is Logan? Where is the Logan?
Yeah.
Like, you know how before boxing matches they have like that little like, where like they scream in each other's faces or they do something.
Yeah, the little stand up or whatever.
Logan Paul doing that.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I don't even know how Logan Paul looks. Logan Paul. Do they look similar?
They do look similar. Okay.
But
they do have the blonde hair, long face. I don't know.
I feel like I too would have gotten like really pissed off like this because like I said, he was not ready for this.
I'm really weak at the got your hat though. Like how old is he? Got your hat. Turns around. But the thing is Samantha, I don't know if you saw it in this angle, but in the other angle that I saw, he said got your hat, turned around. There was nowhere for him to go. Like he didn't move.
He thought he was gonna get away or something.
But how? How do you get away when there's a crowd of people around you? And like the second he turned around, he basically hugged the guy who was like behind him. Like there was no way out.
Yeah. Nah, I just honestly like I like
what, Sam?
I don't feel bad for Floyd Mayweather, but looking at the picture on the right, I
feel bad.
Feel bad.
No, he's like, I need that hat. Like he's pushing everybody out his way.
I need that hat. Like bro, I just can't. Like, it's just too much for me. But I am excited for this fight. And you know what? When they do fight, we should definitely
live stream it. Yeah.
We should live stream it.
What were you gonna say?
Just like highlights. You know what I mean?
I think we should stream it.
I think we should stream it too. So I think we should do that for sure. Let's look into that. Anonymous 69 said Jake Paul got a black eye from this, supposedly from Mayweather. Really?
For the hat?
He was trying to get that hat back.
He wanted that hat. Well, I would have just threw my hoodie on for all that.
Yo, he got a hoodie right there at his disposal. Right. Bro, I would have put the hoodie on and then did what I had to do. And I want to know, like, if and when he got the hat back, did he put it back on? That's what I want to know.
Yo, if he probably put it quickly on.
What?
And then he probably put it on so quick and then just walked away.
Yeah. Anonymous 69 said Mayweather was looking crazy. LOL. Why would he even show up like that? Because, like, for real though, like
you said, he probably wasn't ready for this.
Yeah, but like I don't know, bro. I feel like if I'm a celebrity and I'm going to like this type of situation, I'm gonna be prepared for any and everything. You know, like brush your hair, or like I think he should have gotten a haircut and a shape up or something. Not a shape up, but like trimmed his beard.
Well, he's stressed out.
He looks so stressed out, and I blame it on his daughter. And
I blame it on NBA
Youngboy shenanigans. Because he is going through it, bro.
Yeah.
See. But I feel like, isn't he just toxic? And he, like, when he was, like, in his prime, like, boxing vibes. Wasn't he toxic as fuck? Like, wasn't he problematic, or I'm like thinking of the wrong person?
I don't remember. You're gonna have to ask Papa on that one.
Like problematic and like starting shit.
Well, if that's the case, then like again, he is a boxer. Like it's something that he probably needed or wanted to do for the attention, for people to like want to challenge him. You know?
True. Yeah.
So if that was what he was known for, then it makes sense.
I agree.
And I'm on his side.
At the picture in the middle when he's clearly. What do you think he's saying in that picture?
He's looking at his security like, really? Oh.
And I think he's
dead looking at his security, Sam. Like dead ass. Like you let him take my hat.
This happen? You knew.
You let this happen? What?
You was in the car when I put this.
He's like, I told you I didn't want to come.
I didn't want to come. Like next time he'll put the strap a little bit tighter at the back of his
right. I'm not a little bit tighter. Right. It came off too easy.
But that Jake Paul guy is so fucking like annoying. And
I don't think like
you said. And
if this is true, I don't know. But if this is true, I for sure think Mayweather's obviously gonna win.
Oh, of course.
And if he doesn't, I will give Sam.
Hands it over. What are you gonna give me?
Hand sanitizer. I'll give you Trav. We'll do a trade-off.
Bitch, shut up.
I don't care.
I don't care anymore. Alright, on that note, we're gonna go to the next slide. Okay.
You so for sure have to read this one.
Shady Room. We wanted to give our opinions on this, and yeah. So it says, I got a question. So my girlfriend has kids, none by me. Me personally, I have none at all. So this weekend is Mother's Day, and she is consistently asking what I'm going to get her for Mother's Day. I went on to tell her nothing, that Mother's Day is for my mom, not girlfriend, and that she doesn't even carry or have no kids by me. Am I wrong for telling her no? Yes. I think he's extremely wrong for telling her no. Because Mother's Day is not about your own mother or mothers who are like directly related to you. It's about all mothers and every mother
around.
It's the same reason why people post on Instagram or Facebook like happy Mother's Day to all mothers, you know?
Right.
Like,
and I feel like if you're her boyfriend and you committed to that, even regardless of she has kids by you or not, since you already put yourself in that position, you are not dating her. You are dating her kids as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So you can't just disregard like, yeah, those are not my kids, but you're not getting a Mother's Day gift. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he should get her something, and he's wrong for saying no.
I think he's trash.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think she should leave him, but I don't know if that's too much.
I would leave him because, bro, you're my boyfriend. You see me take care of my kids all day, every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm sure she vents to him. I'm sure like she be telling him certain things, so he knows what she goes through as a mother. Just because she's not the mother of his kids does not mean that she's not a mother. What the hell?
Right.
Anonymous69 said he's wrong for this because if he's a part of her life and witnesses her role in motherhood, he should recognize her for all she does. Exactly what I just said. But yeah, like, same thing. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, oh, you're my mother. Like, what?
Then I feel like if he has that mindset, he shouldn't date anybody with kids.
With kids. I agree 110% with that, too. Weird.
And that's all I gotta say about it.
Like, yeah, I gotta go.
This is literally Samantha behavior right here.
This is something I would do. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that was like an open and shut case. I like that one.
What?
That was an open and shut case, I said. I like that one. We're gonna move on to the next slide, which is Army trainee kicks annoying kids off bus after hijacking it. I'm weak. I'm gonna play the video for you guys.
Sean John, Misguided. Shop online now. In South Carolina tonight, an Army trainee at Fort Jackson is facing multiple counts of kidnapping after hijacking a bus filled with children on their way to school. The 23-year-old who had gone AWOL was carrying a rifle and looking for a way out. Here's CBS's David Martin.
A security camera captured the moment when a runaway recruit from Fort Jackson, South Carolina, boarded the bus brandishing his rifle.
A school bus has been hijacked with kids on it with someone with a gun. And that's what we had this morning.
The recruit, Javon Collazo, was in his third week of basic training and made a reckless break for home. Brigadier General Milford Beagle says Collazo jumped the fence.
His weapon did not have ammunition, but to those in the community, those on the bus
so yeah, that is
would not.
So freaking crazy. And I'm happy that like nobody was hurt. Like everybody has their life and everything is fine. So now I can make some jokes. Yeah. I'm weak at the fact that he kicked the kids off because they were asking so many questions. I'm gonna
like he got annoyed.
Yeah, he got annoyed. Like what? Like you're the inconvenience. Like not me. Okay, so it says moment homesick Fort Jackson Army trainee armed with a rifle hijacked elementary school bus before kicking off 18 school kids when they started asking lots of questions. Some of the 18 children on the bus began using cell phones to call parents to let them know what was happening, Lott said, after some of the children asked repeatedly if Collazo planned to hurt them or the driver. The trainee got a little frustrated and ordered the bus stopped, allowing the driver and children to get off. He then drove the bus several miles before abandoning it with the rifle inside. So I feel like those are some brave ass kids. Because if I was one of the kids on the bus, I would be like under a seat. I would not be like, sir, excuse me, are you gonna kill me? Like, what the fuck? I would be mad scared.
Really?
Yes. He has a big ass rifle and he's pointing it like at the driver.
Not at me, at the bus driver.
But still, like, how easy could he turn around and just start freaking spraying?
Well, how old were the kids? Do we know? Oh, elementary. Okay. I don't know what I would have done. I don't think obviously I would have done anything, but like how if I would have hid or would have asked questions. No, I feel like for sure, like looking back to myself in elementary school, I was for sure that kid that was like shh.
Like what? Like
that would be like shh. So I would think that like if this were to happen and I hear them screaming at him, I'm like, you're gonna like
like stop asking him fucking questions and don't you
right
has a gun.
I feel like that would have been me, or I would have just done like what you said, hid or something.
I would have been hiding
or something. No, it's you literally snooping through other bags to see who didn't eat their lunch or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
To like look through.
Yeah.
No, I just can't at this man getting annoyed. Like, you don't think that you're an annoyance, sir? Like, you just
right. No, but my thing is, what did he think was gonna happen? Like, one, what was his plan? And two, like, I feel like if you have the mindset or you want to do something like this, them asking questions is a given. Like, if you go to rob a bank, you're gonna hear people either screaming or talking, you know? So it's like, what was his, like, what did he think? Like, they were just gonna sit there quietly or something? I don't know.
Yeah. Anonymous said, haha, he was running away from training. He couldn't take the pressure.
A week.
Like, bro. And then on top of that, you're gonna hijack a very obvious school bus. It's mad big. It's mad yellow. Why don't you hijack
it's mad big and yellow
a Camry or something? Like, it's easy.
Why are you giving him tips, Sam?
I'm just saying, like,
no.
Okay, these kids called their parents, hey, mom, I'm on the school bus, somebody hijacked.
This, hey, mom, that's a conversation.
Well, yeah, and then now the parents are calling the police and saying there's a school bus that has been hijacked. School bus is so easy to identify. Not that, like, they found him because they said that he abandoned it, but still, like, I feel like if I were to do something like this, not that I would ever, I wouldn't go for, like, a big-ass yellow school bus with mad kids on it. Like, what the hell? This guy really must have been out of his mind.
So what would you have done, Sam? Like, who would you have gone for?
like I said, like a regular black sedan car.
Mm.
Like one person in it, and I would have kicked the person out, like Grand Theft Auto vibes. Got in the car
weak.
and just went my way. Like, he ordered first of all, buses are mad slow. Like, where were you going? They make wide ass turns.
Fun.
Like, it's just such an inconvenience to everyone around.
I don't think maybe he wanted something out of this, and maybe he wanted to have hostages, and he thought, like, the best thing to do is, like, nobody wants to hurt children, but, like, he would get what he wanted. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case is.
Yeah, but then he got super annoyed and just kicked everyone off. It's him kicking the bus driver off, too.
I'm dead.
I'm really fucking weak. This is
not the bus driver.
It's not funny, but it's only funny because nobody was hurt.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
Nothing happened. So. It's
I mean, either way, I would have made fun of any situation if it went bad. Like, literally, I feel like it's not the right thing to do. I'm not supporting it. But I'm saying, no, anything bad could happen, and I would still make a joke about it, or I would still, like, try to laugh about it. But, like, nobody else would see my angle, the joke. You know, they'll be like, oh my god,
I get what you mean. Yeah.
73 people died, and I'm over here making jokes about what happened or how it happened. Like, because people are so dumb. Or, like, the outfits they think to do these things in, it's like, but why? Like, why did you think High Waters and Skechers was a good idea to rob or, like, hijack something? I don't know. There's just a lot of situations where a lot of things are, a lot of things are really funny if you think about it.
It's so true. Even, like, bad, I know, like you said, it's, like, not the right thing. But even bad things that happen are funny. Like, if something bad is happening, but somebody trips and falls, like,
right.
It's so funny. Yeah. But yeah. So we're gonna move on over to the next Sloyd. Okay, so this is another opinion type of vibe. It says, do y'all think couples should have a cheat day where both of them can cheat on a particular day as long as they agree to it never coming out?
No.
No.
Personally, I think not. Because I don't agree with cheating. Like, if you want to be with someone, you want to be with that person. You know? Like, you shouldn't be looking for something else that you're missing or whatever. You know? Like, I don't know. Just cheating in all is just so corny to me. Like, it's just not necessary. And I know some people like either open relationships or like specific days out of the year, like, oh yeah, you could do this or whatever. Like, I know some people are like into that, but personally me, I don't think so. I don't think that's healthy. In my opinion, I don't think it's healthy for a relationship.
I agree. I feel like this sounds like an open relationship,
you
know, and that's completely fine. But I don't think that it's something that a couple should do. I don't think it should be normalized. I think that if that's the type of vibe you're trying to be on and the other person is on that too, then perfect for you guys. But I just don't think that it's something that something that should be the normal. And if somebody like doesn't want to do that, then it's like, oh, you're weird for not wanting. You know what I mean? It's just, this is just so like, don't be in a relationship. Like, come on.
Right.
And there's so many people out there who are open to so many different things. Like, don't like get with somebody who wants to have like what's the word? Monogamous relationship. And you're trying to be like, let's have a cheat day. Like, no, what the fuck? That's not what, like, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Look who's here, guys. My little Luna. She came to say hi.
Oh, Luna.
And she's just hanging out with me. But yeah, so I just think it's dumb. Problematic. No reason for it.
And I don't know why people nowadays are trying to, like, normalize these types of things. Like,
I agree.
I don't think we should normalize it, but I also don't think we should judge people who like are into things like this. And I feel like that's why they're trying to normalize it, so they don't get judged or it doesn't seem like weird when it's like brought up or whatever. But I don't think we should put it on couples like, oh, well, we cheat. Like, you know, like when people are like, well, this worked for us, so you guys should try it. Like, I don't think it should be something that you try. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just don't agree. And I agree that with you saying, like, it should not be normalized.
Yeah, this is just like immature mentality vibes. That's just what I get from it. And it's not like you can't be in a serious relationship and like be doing shit like this and think that this shit is okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go to the next slide. Okay, so this like kind of not really. This is different from the Mother's Day one, but it says, does a woman need to give birth to be considered a mother? I say no.
I agree.
I feel like being a mother is so much more than just physically giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have an aunt who doesn't have any kids, but we consider her like a mom. Every Mother's Day, we say Happy Mother's Day to her. She gets gifts along with all the other mothers because she has stepped up as a mother, you know? And it's so much more than just physically pushing a baby out.
Right. It's like a role that you're committed to play, you know? And I feel like, I mean, obviously, you don't have to give birth to the child. Like, people adopt. People, like, when a parent is lost, like, when a kid loses a parent, like, somebody plays the role to, like, be their mother or their father, you know? So, like, I don't know. I just feel like, and there's some people who, like, respect either a grandma or an aunt or, like, a family friend more than their actual birth mother because they weren't there the way a mother should have been. You know what I mean? So it's obviously more than just giving birth because there's so many, like, literally low lives that would just give birth just to give birth, and they will, like, continue doing drugs or continue doing whatever their life was before
and, give the child
and not care, right? Or just not care about them. Like, they will literally watch the kid or, like, have it around, but they won't care about their surroundings or their education or, like, what is being put into them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's being a mother is obviously way more than just giving birth, but I don't think a woman should be considered a mother solely on that, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Anonymous69 said, no, lots of women play motherly roles in people's lives, which I agree with. Or as Akia said, being a mom and being a mother are two different things, I think. I agree. I feel like when you're talking about, like, that, I really like that. That's a really good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know some people call their mother's mom, but, like, I get what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I agree with that entirely. 110%.
Me too.
Okay, so I'm happy that we haven't argued yet. I'm happy that we've been on the same page.
Don't jinx it, because it's not over.
Because it's not over. Okay, I'm ready for, like, the juicy question that I know is coming up, but I don't know where exactly it is, but...
What?
Oh, okay. So, this...
What is so funny?
On the next slide, sorry. Spending $10K on your body and then flying back to the projects is crazy. And I honestly...
Agree.
110% agree with that.
Oh my god. But not only this, bro, like... People will come back with their bodies done, with the newest iPhone, with the new P5, with tattoos, like everything you could think of, like that's expensive, and they would still be in the projects, bro. Like,
right?
They would come home with a Lamborghini, but why would you come home? I feel like it's the equivalent to this. Like, you come home with a Lamborghini, you come to the projects with a Lamborghini, and you live there, but you have a Lamborghini. That makes no sense.
You're gonna park your Lamborghini in the fucking NYCHA parking lot. Like, what?
In street parking, bro. Like, on the pump.
In street parking. Or, like, when they get those expensive ass sneakers and they stepping over fucking pee in the elevator. Like, what is going on here? I don't
know. The logic behind people who do these things, I don't know where their heads be at, to be honest. Like, To me, I would rather a better place to live than my ass done, to be honest.
I agree. Like, if you have enough money, I know like some people finance their getting their body done or whatever, but still, it's like at some point you're still paying the full amount, and so instead of paying those monthly payments to your doctor or whatever, put that money aside, especially if you have a family, kids, or people who rely on you, because it's not just you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Anonymous said ha 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 1 gazillion%. And then Anonymous said haha at the picture. Angelica said that's
is that not Kim?
It looks like her.
I feel like, right, but I don't know.
I know that ass anywhere, and I say yes.
I know that ass. No, because I asked you when you first sent me this photo. I'm like, isn't that Kim Kardashian? You're like, I don't know. But it looks like it.
It does.
And the ring? No?
Yeah, does. It does look like it. You know, I'm not even gonna lie.
Call me a liar, but I feel like that.
But yeah, I agree with this. Like, that really is crazy, and people really do. Like, there's somebody right now getting their body done, and they're
right, and there's somebody right now recovering in the projects, like
right, like to pop out this summer,
right? Like, and it's so obvious, bro.
By the way, nothing.
No, there's not. But to me, there's something wrong when you have expensive things done to either you or to like get, and you live there. Like,
yes,
it just doesn't make sense to me for that.
Where are the priorities?
Yes, like where are the priorities? But like, I don't know. There's I don't know why Kim Kardashian's ass is here, because she's obviously like stable in every way you can think of. Like, she's not like, you know, she wanted has done cool. I don't know, bro. Like, and I don't know why this is such like a popular thing to do, like your butt, your boobs. I get people want bigger butts, bigger boobs, but like, I don't know. To me, it's kind of getting old. I feel like in the beginning it was like, oh, like she looks good now, but to me it's like that's all you see, and it's so obvious. Like, when your stomach is cinched in a certain way, like they all have the same stomach or like waist, you know?
Yeah.
And like sometimes they don't even match their thighs, and it's just like, what the fuck? I don't know. There's just so many things.
Yeah, I feel like it like looks bad more than it looks good, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in more cases it looks obvious and it looks like not proportioned, and like I don't know if it's worth it. Personally, I'm not gonna like sit here and pretend, but at one point I was considering getting one, like
a butt,
like a BBL,
a butt, Sam,
a BBL.
So at one point in your life you were considered getting a butt, but I feel like you look good.
It a butt?
Because that's basically what you're doing.
Okay,
you're getting
but the surgery, like it's like
butt.
To the doctor, hi, I want a butt. Like,
hi, I want a butt.
I'm dead. But yeah, like I was, but like obviously, like I don't feel that way anymore, because I just seen like how bad it can go, and I don't think my body is bad or anything ever. I think I have
no, you have a really good body. That's number uno. And then another thing is, another thing is like I feel like with these types of things, like one, don't you need to like replace them or something, or like you don't need to do that with the good ones.
No,
that's
I
number.
don't think that that's implants that I think you have to replace.
Okay, and then like when you get older, like what happens?
What happens? I know.
And another thing is like when people get tattoos, right? I know it's not the same, but like when people get tattoos, it looks really good in the beginning, like super new, looks nice. But then as they get older, like they look super faded out, like they don't look as good. So like imagine the implants, you know? And then what if later down the line your body rejects them and something happens? What do we do then?
I agree. I feel like it's a lot of risk. And I think one thing for me that like threw me off about BBL is like how it makes your belly button look. You know how like it makes like the stomach look really weird?
Mm-hmm. Like they have the same stomach.
I really love the way my stomach looks. I think I have a very nice like belly button vibe. You know what I mean?
Vibe.
And Vibes. It's just but just be vibing like. But yeah, it looks so it looks like they move it. Like it looks like they like.
Oh my god, have you seen and like when they post it?
No, I
being
always
done?
skip anything related to that.
No, I don't really I don't skip right away. I will skip until I could feel it. You know what I mean? Like, you know those posts where it's just like, ew, but then there's this post that's like, ew, and then you feel it happening to you, like. So I don't skip until I feel it happening. But like the ones I cannot look at are the boob implants. Those are disgusting, especially when they cut like the nipple.
Flip the skin.
Yeah,
Ew. I'd rather die, bro.
I would rather die. Like, I don't know.
But yeah, I agree. I feel like everyone just needs to love their body. And you know what? It's hard though, especially with like people who do get their body done and it looks so good in your like opinion, and you feel like you start comparing their body to yours, like their arms, their legs, their stomach, everything to yours.
But then that's when you have to like really sit back and think like to yourself and talk to yourself. It's like not about comparing, it's just about what are you not happy about with yourself, you know?
It really just goes back to like self-love. That's it.
Well, and I feel like I don't know
thing, but that's very important.
No, that's the main. But I don't know. I see a lot of girls that like get their body done. They don't need to get their body done. Like their body was already good, you know.
Right.
And I'm just like, and I know that's not for me to say because maybe they didn't like how their body was before, but they're just like enhancing what they already have, you know, to be bigger. And I'm just like, but for what? Like, can I give an example, or that's like too crazy to me?
If it's like who?
Is that too mean?
No. But is it like a celebrity or someone you know?
It's like a TikTok or Instagram person.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you know Malu?
Oh, I do, yeah. She got her boobs done, didn't she?
Yeah, and I think she got her butt done. I don't know. But she looks more curvier. She got her boobs done. But to me, one, she's really young. And then two, like your body's gonna like change and grow in places naturally, but I guess she just wanted it now. But then too, not that she doesn't look good, because she looks great, but before, like, she looked really good too, you know? So it's just like, I don't see the point in some girls just doing it. I feel like sometimes, to me, at some point, it just looks like a trend that's just going around, because it doesn't need to happen. Like, it doesn't need to be done to certain people.
Right.
And they're just doing it just to do it or something. That's how I see it. Not saying that she did it like that, but I'm just saying, like, the more I see it, the more, like, boring it gets. Like, I feel like I would rather look at, like, natural bodies than a done one. Because I see that so often nowadays.
Yeah. I agree. Well, I'm happy that, you know, we got into this topic. I'm happy that we dived right on it.
Are you not happy we didn't argue yet?
I don't think we're gonna argue this episode. I really don't, because I feel like.
Why do you want us to argue?
No arguing. Come on, you're being crazy. We're gonna go to the next slide. Ask the girls. Oh, we actually got some stuff in this week, so shout out to you people. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but all right. So here is the first advice. Angelica, are you ready?
Okay.
Put your therapist hat on. It says, I need some advice. So I'm a young mother, and my beautiful baby girl's father's side of the family is never around. Never calling to ask about her or us. Never offering necessities. Never visiting. I have spoken my truth to them, and still no progress. My daughter's father is around, and he himself doesn't have much of a relationship with his family. Should I just cut them off for good? He doesn't care if I do, as long as he's a part of her life. That's all we really both care about.
Huh?
You want me to read it again?
Oh. No.
I feel like, okay, the question is, should I cut them off for good? I do not think that you should cut them off for good. Only because at the end of the day, it is still your daughter's family. However, I feel like this is my opinion, and this would be my approach on it. I would let that side of the family do whatever they feel is enough, give whatever they feel they need to give or whatever. I feel like I would let them prove to my daughter eventually as she got older what type of people they are and how much they cared about her or whatever on their own. Because I feel like if I were to cut them off and I think the baby is, it says beautiful baby girl, so it's a baby. If I were to cut them off while the child is a baby, they would be able to have they would be able to say like, oh, we tried to be in your life, but your mom cut us off when you were a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's the truth or not, I feel like me cutting them off would give them that reasoning and would eventually make me look like the bad guy when all I have to do is just let it play out the way it's going to play out and let them show her who they really are.
Right. And I agree with everything you said, but I feel like I would go about it just like how you said until I see they're either treating her different or taking out whatever it is on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Like, it goes back to, like, what we were talking about earlier, like, about either respect and, like, just showing a different treatment towards that child compared to all the rest or, like, compared to what they would usually do, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like at that point, if you see that they're treating her different or whatever, I would 100% cut them off. Because then that's on me letting them do that. You know what I mean?
I agree with that 100. Like, when it comes to, like, protecting your
right
kid, it's like,
yeah,
it shouldn't even be a question.
And I feel like as long as your husband, or wait, it was the child, right? The father?
It's the child's father, so I don't know if it's, like...
Yeah. Okay, so as long as he's good with it, like, as long as he wants to be a part of her life, I feel like that's the bigger picture there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he still wants the family. He still wants to, like, be a part of everything. And I feel like that's what the bigger picture is. And, yeah, I feel like if it was me in this position, as long as, like, the father's in it, I would be good with just that.
I agree 100%. So, whoever gave this, or whoever submitted this advice, I hope that we gave you good advice on it. And yeah, good luck with your situation.
Situation.
Okay, so we have one. I don't know if there's more than this, but this is the next one. So it says,
What?
That's the beginning. That's the first word.
Okay.
It's so my boyfriend wants us to try the back door, if you know what I mean. I don't like it. It hurts and it makes me do Mondo Dukes. What is Mondo Dukes? It makes me feel so uncomfortable, but I want to make him happy. Should I just let him in my back door?
No.
No. I don't know if you're here watching it. Actually, no, because it's supposed to be anonymous. Whatever. But what are Mondo Dukes? What does that mean?
To me, though.
That's what I'm like stuck on.
I guess just put it into your head and whatever you come up with, that's what it is. I'm gonna say no to the question.
Yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, even though this is probably not a joke, but all jokes aside, I feel like if it doesn't make you comfortable, then then don't force it. Don't do it to make somebody else happy. All of that.
I agree with Low End. I feel like I feel like you should not do anything you're not comfortable with. Fuck that shit. Fuck making him happy. Make you happy because it's your body. I know that, yeah, you want to make him happy, whatever. But he should not be happy doing something that you're not
comfortable with.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, that is not gonna... It's not a win-win. It's a lose-lose situation. Even though for the moment he'll be happy, whatever. But do not betray yourself.
But at the end of the day, she's going to be in the bathroom making Mondo Dukes. So it's a lose-lose, Sam.
I'm dead, bitch. Revive me because I'm dead.
Revive me because...
What are Mondo Dukes?
Why are you crying about
No, because I'm really dead. Like, I'm dead gonna Google it after this, so.
it? No, Google it now.
That's
What do you
gonna
come
be
up
the
with?
question of the week for next week. What Armando do? I wanna know. Alright, so we're not making fun of your situation. We just wanna know what Armando looks like. And we hope that you take our advice. And if you don't, it's cool too. But yeah. We hope that we helped you. Okay. Next is the girls' room confessionals. Alright. First confession. It says, I just need to get this off my chest. My man's whole family is slow as fuck. I am weak done. Like, what the fuck?
It's not I need to get this off my chest. How long are you holding this in for?
How long are you holding this in for? What does it all mean? Nah, because I'm really weak. I know you don't want our opinion on this, so I'm just gonna say that I'm sorry that your man's whole family is slow as fuck. That must be really annoying. And I just want to know what made you like pick up on it. Like, what was the first time that you were like, nah, these people are slow as fuck?
Right.
And then like, yeah, that's what I would want to know. But I'm just weak, and I'm happy that you confided in the girls with this statement.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we're at the point in the episode that we are, our question of the
week.
This is the juicy question I was talking about, by the way. So the question of the week is, would you consider dating a friend's ex/ex's friend? Why or why not? Okay, so my answer to that question is, to be honest, I'm gonna be completely fucking honest, I don't give a fuck. Would you consider dating a friend's ex? Yes, I would consider dating a friend's ex. An ex's friend, no. Why or why not? So for a friend's ex, the reason I say yes is because people date a lot of people like all the time, you know? Like, an ex could be somebody you dated for 6 years or a month. Like, obviously, like, this is gonna be like a case-by-case basis, but if I have a friend and they've been with somebody for like 10 years, or
no.
like even like more than like 5 years, off like, what's it called? Off limits.
Right.
I wouldn't even do
Yeah.
that. But if it's like an ex that they were with for like 6 months, or like somebody who they dated and they're not really like distraught over, I'm not gonna rule them out. I'm not gonna go after them either. I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, oh, I saw you were dating my friend.
No, but if it happens, it happens.
If it happens, it happens. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm never gonna date you because you dated my friend fucking 6 years ago. Like, no, you know? Like, I think about it, I always think about it like this, like, if, like, I'm with Ezekias. If Ezekias was one of my friend's exes, I still would date him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be like, hey, I'm not dating you because you dated this girl. You know? Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't
or guy.
play myself like that. Or guy. And then for ex's friend, no, I would not do that. I just feel like that's shady. I know that some people are like, oh, but that's dating a friend's ex is shady. I just feel like it's shady. I don't know. It's different to me. I just would never. Ever.
Okay. So, can I do a confession?
Yeah. Girls Room confession.
Okay. You have to wait till next week. Like.
Right.
No.
Right in the ask.
So, would you consider dating a friend's ex? Which is really funny because I low-key have done this before. All right, Sam. Like, damn. Let me explain real quick, though. Let me explain. First of all, I was in middle school. For sure, I was in middle school. So, like, what is middle school, really? Anyways, right. So I was in middle school, number one. Number two, this person... Okay, maybe this might sound a little like, what the fuck? This person was my best friend. And... but the thing is, like, we were best friends, but I feel like at this point we were already, like, bumpy. Like, we were already, like, distancing ourselves from each other. But we were still considering each other our best friends, you know? Anyway, so she dated this one guy for like the most that I've known was probably a week or less. To me, that's literally nothing, you know? And then on top of that, they're friends after. Everybody was cool. So me and this person started talking, and it just happened. And then we lasted years. So I feel like I just feel like if things like that could happen, it wasn't meant to be malicious or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it just happened, and then that's it. Like,
yeah,
you should be cool with it. Now, to explain anything else, me and that person are not best friends anymore. Maybe it was because what I did, but like at the end of the day, no. But at the end of the day, the time shows that like. It wasn't to be a bad person. It was just like I was young and I fell in love in a middle school way, I guess. And that's it, you know? Like, it was just that. Now, would I do it again?
No.
Probably not. My boyfriend.
Okay, wait,
anyways.
I have a question.
Oh, my God.
What if Casey was your friend's ex?
What do you mean?
Before you met Casey, what if he was your friend's ex? Would you be with him? Like, would you even get to know him or whatever?
It depends how long they went out. I feel.
Okay,
and I feel
like a month.
Then, yeah.
So why lie?
What is a month? No, because if they were going out for like 3 years, then probably not. If that was like, if I considered them my best friend. Now, if they're just a friend, and like we only see each other for like a handful of times out of like a month or something, then probably I would still consider it. But that's not how it happens, Sam. So stop giving these people false like info or
no, because
insight.
you're like, would I do it again? No, But like,
no, but I'm saying like, would I do it again? Probably not, because I found my boyfriend. But like, it's so funny. I don't know if I could like do this now. Oh, but it's so funny because okay, so I met Casey, right? Mm-hmm. It's funny because he knows one of my exes, and they were like not best friends, but they knew each other. So it's like, does that consider me dating the ex's friend?
No, because you didn't.
That's so funny.
No, I guess technically yes, but
no, and that's so funny.
Know that they were like that they knew each other at all until after, right? Is that how?
And that was the joke of the year for me, the century. I was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was super funny. But no, yeah, I didn't find out till afterwards, which I still thought was super hilarious. Not that I cared, because either way I was going to do it. But, yeah. So, what I now know, like me back then, yeah, I would have considered it. And then ex's friend, hell no. Because I just feel like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Like, if you're like this, imagine your friends. You know what I mean? Like, you hang out with who you are, basically. So, yeah, I would not for both. But past me, yes, for the friend's ex. Anyways.
I'm really weak. Okay. So, we gave our opinions. Now we're going to see what you guys have to say. So, we did a poll, and we got 100% no. 100% of people said no. If I was the one voting, there would have been like a 1% yes in that.
Right.
But anyway. So Lacey said, I've definitely considered it, but didn't make moves or say anything because obviously it's wrong. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's wrong.
Right. I feel like it's only wrong if they dated for, like, if they were serious, you know, like super serious, and that is like your best friend, like you wouldn't do anything to them. Like, I feel like that is what that is. Then it's wrong to me, you know?
Yeah, I agree. But
if it was like a month or like, yeah, either a month or regular,
everyone
friend.
is someone's ex, bro. Like, let's be real.
You talk like you've got around.
No, I'm just saying, like, I know, like, it's different. Well, it's your friend, but like, I don't know. To me, I just feel like I don't think it's wrong. All right.
Yeah.
Lacey said, no, that's just disrespectful. Why would I want your sloppy seconds?
I feel like it's sloppy seconds if it happened immediately after. I feel like when your friends are involved, it's considered sloppy seconds no matter how much time went by. You know what I mean? Like, if you were dating for 3 years and then a week later, now that's her new man or new girl or whatever, then I feel like that's considered sloppy seconds. But if you guys dated and then a year passed in some months, then I feel like that's not it.
I agree. I feel like, first of all, the whole concept of sloppy seconds is so, like, dumb to me. Like, I never understood it, and it doesn't make, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, just like how I said, everyone is someone's ex, and then if you believe in sloppy seconds, then everyone is someone's sloppy seconds. Like, that's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like dehumanizing. Like, oh, we dated, so like now he's my sloppy second. It's just, I don't know. It's just a way to like start shit. And it's just like, to me, I don't know. I never refer to anyone as my sloppy seconds. I will never allow anyone to refer to me as their sloppy seconds. I just feel like we are grown, we're adults, shit happens. And I do agree, like, if I were to ever use the term sloppy seconds, it would be if it's, like, immediately after. But, like, in terms of, like, if I dated somebody and then, like, 6 months later, my friend starts dating them, I wouldn't be like, you're dating my sloppy seconds. Like, it's whatever, bro.
And at the end of the day, if you guys didn't work out, well, who are you to say, like, they weren't meant to be or, like, they are not for each other? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I find it really, like, weird, but, like, it makes sense that, like, if I'm dating somebody now, right? And then time passes and then they meet somebody that is in my circle and then they ended up getting married and stuff like that. Like, who am I to say, like, no, you can't do that? Like, yeah, I know it's disrespectful. It's going to hurt me. Cool. But at the end of the day, if we didn't work out and you guys did, it was just meant to be that way, you know?
Exactly. And you don't get to control, like, who dates who just because you dated that person at one point in time. You know?
Right.
Like, that's weird to me.
Especially, I feel like once you graduate, like, I feel like once you turn 20, anybody in high school that you dated should not even count anymore. Like, you start fresh. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like.
I agree. Okay, and then Anonymous said, or somebody anonymous said, listen, I do not care about nobody. If I'm feeling someone and they're feeling me, let's do it. Because ain't nobody stopping my happiness. I don't care who you are. I agree with this.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I don't care about nobody, because like just like you said, Angelica, if it's your best friend, that's different. But I agree with this. Like, I'm not gonna not date somebody and let them and like allow myself to be happy with them because you dated them at some point. Especially if you're like moved on. If you're with a whole other person, have a whole new life, that person is off limits to everyone that you've ever known. Like, no. I feel like it's mad like catty and like people drama vibes. Alright, this person said, I guess it depends on the closeness of the relationship between friends. If it's the friend's ex, of the relationship between friends, if it's the friend's ex. But if it's the ex's friend, fuck it, we out. Yo, I was dead.
We out. No, because there are some people who really think, oh my God, talk about people. Another confession. I remember telling you, Samantha.
Me?
Like, after I broke up with somebody that I liked their friend. Not that I would do anything, but like I found like if it were to happen, I wouldn't have stopped it.
Right. Okay.
Just because like what the hell? Like we are not, you know, and I would not have met that person if it wasn't for you. So it's like, thank you for the door. Thank you for the opportunity.
You know welcome, Angelica. You are
not
welcome.
You, Samantha. Not you. What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Casey.
No. Okay, so let's tell the people how I met Casey.
Let's tell the people. It's the people. Okay. So basically, Casey is Ezekiel's cousin, and
wait, but who is Ezekiel?
Ezekiel is my boyfriend. Everybody knows that.
Now everybody knows that because I didn't know.
Shut the fuck up. Casey is Ezekiel's cousin, and there was a time where like they went to me and Ezekiel were at the gym. Casey came to the gym too, and I sent a picture of Casey to Angelica, and I was like,
No, but what picture did you send? Like, not even face. Literally
bro,
just the backside
And
of
you
him.
want to know why? No. It was a picture of them walking fine. It was like dark. It was nighttime. They were walking. You couldn't even see his face. Nothing. But the only reason why I did that is because Angelica was at the point at that time. She was like, the person has to be tall. He has to be tall. He has to be tall.
No,
So, like,
I didn't say he has to be tall.
Bro,
Just
he
tall
could,
and
like, it
neat.
could have been somebody who she was like, let's say, like, Casey, don't get mad about this. Like, this is, like, way before.
No.
But, like, let's just say the person was, like, handsome or something and she was, like, attracted to him. Let's just say. If he was, like, less than, like, 5'11", she would be like, no.
Because why would I?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, but the
So
thing
that's
is,
why.
like, okay, my thing is, like, yeah, they might sound like, what's the word, shallow? Would you say?
I mean, no, because that's your fucking preference.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds like, you know how some people are like, oh, you shouldn't care. It shouldn't matter, like, how they look and stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, if I'm not attracted to that person, then what's the point?
Yeah.
You know? And, like, yeah, at that time, like, I was ruling out a lot of short people. So I guess she was like, okay, she wants tall. But anyways, continue.
That explains why I sent her the picture without his face in it, only his height. Because to me, that's all she fucking... And it worked. Because she was like, well, it depends on how his face looks. It depends on how he looks. Whatever.
It
So,
worked. You liar.
It did
You
work.
liar.
Because if I...
It did not work. Because I'm going to tell you this, guys. This does not work. So she sent me the picture, and I was like, I need to see his face. Because it doesn't matter if you're tall.
Is that not what I said?
Anyways, so then I was like, let me see his Facebook. And so they gave me his name, and I searched him up, and I did my background check. And I still wasn't into it. I was just like, like, remember? Like, you do not remember me, like, not
no,
100%.
I do remember, but you were open to, like...
meeting him, yeah. But I wasn't right away like, oh my God.
No, yeah, you weren't, like,
just
crazy about it. But what I'm saying
I was a little
like,
distant.
if I were to send you the picture of him and Ezekias, and he was shorter than Ezekias in that picture...
It would have been a no right away.
Nah, I'm good.
It would have been a no right away.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's why I sent you the picture like that, because I already knew, like, the fact that he was taller or tall in general, you were gonna be like, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, he's an option.
Exactly, he's an option.
He's one of our candidates.
We can go to phase 2 now.
Yeah, which was
You know?
Facebook, and then I didn't really like the Facebook that I saw.
Dead.
But I remember us doing research. Like, we were, like, going down that timeline for years.
It's years.
Like, we were scrolling. I was doing all this research. Cool, whatever. And then what happened? Oh, my God. I was so shy.
And then, I think it was the day that he came over.
Nope.
I don't remember.
So this is what it was. How does Casey dub me without knowing me? So what it was I went over, and then Ezekias was like, okay, I'm going to invite him over. When you were packing our bags for Florida, no? Was it Florida?
What are you talking about, Angelica?
No, we were packing.
Angelica, we went to Florida in September, and you met him in October.
No. Then what was I doing? Remember he was supposed to come over one time with Ezekias' friends? And he didn't? Like, he dubbed it? You don't remember?
I think I remember that now.
Yeah,
But-
okay. Then you weren't packing for Florida, but it was something where I was helping you in your room. He was supposed to come, and Ezekias was like, he's not coming, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And I was super shy or whatever. So basically, I was like a freaking 12-year-old, like, like, passing down notes or having people, like, talk for me.
Yes.
And I would tell you and Ezekias, like, like, tell him this or tell him that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, continue.
But I really think the first time you met him was when we went to Applebee's that day.
It
had
is.
to have been. So he had came over. Angelica was here. They met.
That's
here.
not how it started.
What? How did it start?
So that first time he dubbed me, whatever.
He
And
did
then
not dub
eventually
you. He just
he
dubbed
dubbed me.
coming here. He didn't want to come.
No, he
here.
dubbed me. It took it personal. Anyways, at some point I was okay with Ezekias giving him my number. Remember?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
No, because
No,
Ezekias
that's
was like, okay,
bullshit, 'cause
text
you was
him.
already texting him.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, here's the arguments. Okay, so no.
No, can I just say how I know?
Okay.
Because I remember the day that you started texting
Wrong.
him, it was the night that I was doing my permit online. I remember that 110%. And
Is Oscar here?
I think. Oh yeah, Oscar said no. I
Wait.
don't remember.
Oh my god. Okay. First of all, Oscar just found out about everything. But anyways, point was, Sam, no, you're wrong.
He said yes, you was.
What is going on? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Because I remember when I was taking my permit test online, you were helping me. We were on FaceTime, and then
Yeah,
you
you're
were
a cheater.
texting
I
him
helped
that
you.
night. Exactly. I was getting all my answers online. You were texting him that night for the first time, and it was October 20th. And I only know
You're
that
lying.
because I got the email saying that I passed the permit test October 20th. And I remember us talking about it. Like, you were like, oh, he's texting me. What picture should I send? Or whatever. I remember all of that. And that was October 20th. So.
That is false, because I remember you and Ezekiel asking for a selfie to send to him, and I could have done that myself. Number one. Number two, Ezekiel was like, text him, but I was like, no, he texted me because I was shy, and he texted me. That's number. And then number three, we were texting for like a day. No, not even a day. Like 2-3 days before I actually met him in person. And then the day I met him in person was mad.
Oscar said I always knew.
Funny. Always knew why.
Because you were like, now he knows how everything happened. Like, what you thought this was?
No, but everything, it was mad funny the first day that we met, because first of all, no, my God. First of all, I had my brother drop me off, right? My older brother. I had Oladito drop me off, right?
Uh-huh.
And I, like, to you and to Casey, I acted like it was something casual, you know?
Yeah.
Like, usually, when do I ask anybody to drop me off? Anywhere, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, Oladito, like, me and Sam are doing something, blah, blah, blah. Right? But me and you did not make plans this day. Me and you were just texting. No. Anyway, so I told Nadito to drop me off, right? Then I was like, by your house. I think I was in Jerome.
It's true.
Was I?
For me.
No, I think I was. I don't know, but we were like going to stores there, right? And that's when I was texting you, like, acting like, not making plans, but like acting like if it was your idea.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like, what do you think you'll meet today? And on top of that, I didn't have, like, a regular day me would have had sweats on or leggings or whatever, like, calm stuff. I had an actual fit on that day. So, like, I was ready to meet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so then, what you call it? Then you were like, oh, yeah, you should meet with him today, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, confirm that I'm going to your house, number one. And then number two... I could see the comments. He said it was low key.
That picture.
The picture you took.
Low key how? Like, y'all was mad far from me. I could have did anything. I could have did a backflip. Y'all wouldn't have noticed.
You could have gotten robbed.
I could have went home.
Someone could have stole you.
Far. I'm dead.
No, but the thing is, like, okay, and then somebody, I think it was Zacchaeus who texted him. It was like, oh, do you want to meet her today? Blah, blah, blah. And so, like, that's how that whole thing happened. But, like, my original plan was to already meet him that day. I was already dressed. I was already by your house. I just needed the okay from you to go to your house and to, like, for it to be set up that way, you know? It was very last minute, but it worked out. And then it was so funny because I was so shy. Like, I'm always shy. But I was super shy. Like, I remember getting up, like, every maybe 5 minutes to, like, lint rope myself.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, I was like, Samantha, lint rope me or something.
Yeah.
And then I remember when Ezekiel went to go get him, we like ran to the window and we were like watching, like, to see where he went. And then on top of that, he was like that his hair tie broke in his hair.
He needed a goma or something. Or no, he had like a big goma or something.
No, but it was broken. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, we went to Applebee's though. And then we came back for games, like charades and stuff. And yeah, and then I went home. But I was still shy after that. But yeah, basically we went through Samantha and Ejopiyesh.
So, like I was saying, you're welcome.
You're wrong. No.
You're welcome.
No.
No.
Because you gave me this option, but like I wasn't interested right away.
Casey said, "Mad shy, you were shaking OD." He said you were shaking in your boots.
My boots.
My boots. I'm good at shaking.
Right? No, I wasn't. It was cold though.
I'm
I had a jacket on.
dead.
No, I'm kind of the hair though. When we first.
It's the goma.
Nah. But yeah, that's basically what happened.
Yeah, so everyone just heard the story of how Casey and Angelica met.
And what role Samantha played, which is not a big role.
Everything, but okay.
Which is everything.
Okay.
But I will still blame it on myself for making the decision to go through with it.
For what?
For making the decision to go through with it. Because I was not interested at all in the beginning. From the Facebook post.
True. Very, very true. But you were asking me for my opinion. I was like, I think.
Of course. I think that's
I know,
a
but I'm
normal
saying, like, I was
thing
helping
to do.
this case a lot. Was I not?
I don't know why.
Because I didn't see anything wrong. Like, there were certain things that I was like, I don't know.
Like pointing out
Like,
everything
some
that
of
I
his
didn't
posts
like.
and stuff was like,
Yeah, and I'm like, Sam. And then you were like, back him up. I'm like, you don't even, I'm your sister. You don't even know the dude.
no, certain times where you were like, oh, this post is like sketchy. I was like, yeah, it is sketchy. Like, I was agreeing with that, but I was like, you know, like, you can't judge a book by it. You can't judge
But I
a man
could,
by his
and I
Facebook.
do. No, I could, and I did.
No, I could, and I did. I'm dead. So yeah, that's the story. Do we have any more? Oh,
No.
we're done. That was episode
6.
6 of the Girls Room. We hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for coming on here and interacting with us, and interacting with our questions on Instagram. We're gonna post another question tonight, question of the week, and we would love for every single person who commented in this live to go on our Instagram, at the Girls Room Live, and answer the question of the week for us. So yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this week's episode, and we would love for you guys to participate in our next one or be a part of it in some way. And yeah, don't forget to check all the links in our bio at the Girls Room Live, and follow us on our personal channels.
Right.
It's the Clout Chasers.
And down here. It's the Clout Chasers. You're chasing quality. But yeah,
Okay.
so we'll see you guys next Tuesday at 3 p.m. Wait, Oscar said I answered it one time and y'all ignored.
What?
Yeah, that I think you're on the wrong Girls Room.
No.
right now.
Oscar's for sure lying, Sam. Don't believe
Has to be,
anything he says.
Because I always
Roll.
check it, and I didn't see anything. I don't even think Oscar follows us on the Girls Room Live. He's talking about he answered the question.
Yeah.
So yeah, Oscar, right when we end this live, go on Instagram, follow us, and then later on today, answer the question. It's gonna be a good one too. Alright, well, we'll see you guys next Tuesday at 3 p.m. And